today is Julie Riga. We're going to talk about managing your business, which is an interesting thing because the way we develop in our phases in our business, where we start with zero to get to hero, is an interesting process because the way we start working on our business at the beginning is not the way we do it when we scale. And some people scale before they're ready to even scale, right?
Exactly. We need to be working in the business in the beginning as we are bootstrapping, as we don't have the capital to invest. And so we need to think about how are we going to hold the space of doing the doing and getting to a place where we can work on the business after that instead of working in the business.
Okay, so let's kind of dive deeper into this. Okay, this topic's very interesting because I think there's phases to your business. I think that a lot of people don't understand. They think, hey, as long as I get clients, I'm going to be okay. Well, at one point in time, you're getting too many clients. And that's probably a lot of people who are more in the coaching industry than the done for you service-based industry because it's a process where you can get so busy that cash flow can keep you from growing your business any further.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem everybody wants to have, but then when they have it, they're not really sure how to do it. And I think that the piece that will save you is building systems and processes around what you're doing, making sure that you're able to control what's happening and not feel so out of control. The minute you feel out of control is the minute everything just feels so overwhelming that you can't contain it anymore.
Very overwhelming. It can get to the point, and it's like, and then you go through this process. I've done this with my tutoring business, where then I ended up, certain life things happen where I was back tutoring all the time. Everybody goes back to solopreneur after they become an entrepreneur. That would be a great quote. I mean, a good percentage of people, if you look at specifically enough, they create a job because it's safe versus out of the box where you grow a business where people have to rely on you paying them. And
Exactly.
that is where the process begins. And I think in every industry, you look at coaching, you look at consulting, you look at service-based businesses, you look at online businesses, they all will go through that same problem at one point in time.
Yeah. I mean, I think it also depends on what you want to do and what stage of your life you're in as well. So, in every stage of our lives, we're able to hustle a little bit more than when we're not able to hustle. So, some of those people that are in transition, maybe they've sort of gotten into this place where they've worked in a corporate job their whole life and now they want to transition into retirement, but they're not ready to really retire. And I think there's a lot of people right now in that situation that have been hustling in their corporate life and are totally burnt out and really want to make a pivot right now and start to consider the idea of consulting, gig working. This is the new economy, the gig working consultant, and people really don't know how to manage that. They want to do it, but they don't know how to do it. And so it is very important that you get some advice from a coach or somebody that can help you do that. I'm here to help you. Neil's here to help you. But I think it's like something really exciting for everybody. But it's like, how? How do we do this now?
But like that's why everyone is in a specific space when they've chosen things based on what kind of business they want to have. I look at it like if you want to create to look at, I would recommend you say, okay, I'm either going to do done for you services or am I going to do done with you services, or is it going to be straight up, they're going to do the service, what they're going to learn from you in coaching, and then look at your competitors in that coaching industry and see what their income levels are, what's the most to make it, because you have to set a goal first of all yourself. How much money do you want to make, right?
Yeah.
What to replace your day job first, and then after replace your day job, how much money do you want to make to live the dream lifestyle you want? Once you make that decision, then before you even push start, you got to start planning and looking at everything that any business. So if you're a podcaster, you're a book author, you're anybody, and you want to replace that income, you have to set goals for yourself.
Yeah. And the thing is that so many people want to be a coach. They want to have an offering. They want to be able to share their services and their expertise, which is great. But the true reality is that there is a sales and marketing component into your business. And as a coach, as somebody providing a service, realizing what percentage of your day is spent on actual marketing. So I would say, and Neil, tell me what you think. 40%, I think 40% of your day, potentially 50% of your day as a small business entrepreneur needs to be focused on marketing sales activities so that you can acquire those new clients, you can build your book of business. And then as time goes on, as you get more clients, maybe you're pulling back on that number, but really the focus of what you need to be doing is crafting your message that you're sharing on networking calls, creating a signature talk to be giving at different kinds of events, getting your name and your face out there on social media. That's why I focus so much on speaking skills, is because small business entrepreneurs, coaches, people that are providing services need to be able to get on social media, share their 1 minute message, share what they're doing, like what we're doing here, get on social audio, and get in front of audiences so people know who you are. If they don't know who you are, you're not getting any business.
No, 100%. And a lot of times people waste time on social media doing it, spending all the time on social media or spending time in networking events. You have to look at, where do you close your business? Where is the best place that you close your business? If you close your business in X, that's great. If you close your business in Y, that's fantastic. But where are you closing business? And if you're not closing business from this activity, you have to think about, is it a worthwhile activity? And
Yeah.
right. And like, I found out when I was very successful on Clubhouse that my long-term clients did not last on Clubhouse. So what I did is I jumped off Clubhouse, created my own thing, and brought my own ecosystem into my platform and my podcasting. And I was able to grow my business through that. But that's trial and error. Now I'm going back because I have a different business than I had before. When I was just a solopreneur, it was better just to interview people on podcasts. Now it's better to network because I have a much different business that presents differently. So you always have to reevaluate, make changes, and go. And that's why you need to hire a coach.
Yeah. And there's so many different ways, right? There's no way that leads and referrals come in. They're all different ways. You can't, if I were to think about, well, where am I getting my clients from? I would have to tell you they're coming from all different places.
Right.
There's
And
no
that's where
rhyme or
I'm gonna
reason.
look at my client list right now. If I go to my right and look at them, I figured out, and this is a very interesting thing, that one person I knew gave me that other person. So there was already a personal relationship with 90% of my clients. 90. And they're not referral based because they're from a mixture of things, but I knew somebody, I guess they would be referral based. It's really interesting in what we put so much time into cold when we don't put enough time into warm. But that's all part of a systems and processes and evaluating on a weekly basis your business, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just continuously looking at what's working, what's not working, making changes, really managing your schedule and looking at what you need to accomplish for the week. So
AI for entrepreneurs will teach you that too. And you have your good friend in ChatGPT 4 or Gemini who's winning in our contest on Thursdays on our social audio. But go figure.
go figure. Chatty is the name
But see,
Chatty?
but I'm going to tell you right now, it's the amount of time, how your time management, which you talked about before, is so important. Because if you just read my calendar, you see I have a variety of activities today. I'm meeting with clients, I'm doing podcasting, and I'm doing some planning in my 12-hour day starting at 8 o'clock this morning or 7:30 this morning that ends tonight at 7. So that's about 11 and a half hours straight through the roof with hardly a lunch go. And that's knowing you're at least managing your time well.
Yeah. Yeah. Keeping your calendar as a way to manage your day, because especially for small business entrepreneurs, nobody's keeping you accountable to wake up at a certain time and to stop working at a certain time. So you have to be responsible for getting up and starting your day, but you also have to be responsible for stopping your day and keeping yourself healthy and eating and walking and doing all the things that contribute to your health, because you see some of us get sick the minute they slow down, Neil, they get sick, and so that it's
No. So
interesting.
no, I blame that on this weather in Pittsburgh. If I was in Texas, I wouldn't be getting sick.
Oh,
No, I
all
get
right.
sick, bro. I get sick for one day and I still work. If I can on my weekend, I'm getting sick, that's okay. As long as the weekdays, I'm always productive and I don't miss a day. I don't miss a
There
day.
is something going on right now. There's people are getting COVID. My husband has it.
Okay. So I maybe had it twice. Then we're not going to talk about it, but we're going to take other methods. Yeah, there is something to go on because the new virus is coming. There has to be something. The market crashed. What's the next thing? Right.
Oh God, I don't even want to look at that.
So that's why you got to contact Alan Porter today, by the way, people. Because again, cash value life insurance is probably going to be your only safe thing in annuities. Don't even mess with the market. All right. So best place people can find information on you and schedule a call with you today is where?
JulieRiga.com.
All right, Julie. We appreciate it. Great stuff and take care. All right.
Thank you so
You're
much.
listening and watching the Neil Haley Show.